Hello, I'm IBXToyCat, and this is a video on the internet, and in the background you're seeing some Spitfire LMG gameplay. It's the second to last unlocked weapon, and it's probably one of my favourites so far, and it's very underlooked, and basically in the background I kind of destroy people with it. I start off a little slow, but I get into the action, and then I start dying a few times in a row, and then get right back into the action, and it's one of my favourite gameplays so far. I was really happy with it, so hopefully you guys enjoy it too. But yeah, so the subject of this video is going to be a Spitfire LMG weapon guide. I'm going to be telling you guys how best to use this weapon, what's good about it, its stats, all the information you need to make a good class of it, because it's very underlooked. It's unlocked at level 37, if I'm not mistaken, and or the second class unlocked basically, and it's really great because basically everyone overlooks it because it has really high recoil for the first two shots. So if you look at when I'm firing at people, like if I try to get bursts in, it just goes straight into the sky. Like you're not actually, even if you shoot someone's feet, you're still got a decent chance of missing someone's head at medium ranges. And since you need to get 5 bullets in, that can seem like it's daunting. But you just need to know, don't fire in controlled bursts. It's fire and spam, because after the first two shots, it goes down to regular recoil, like lower than normal, I'd say. And it has the ridiculous damage that comes with it being an LMG, as well as 80 clip size capacity with 90 with extended mags. It's kind of ridiculous. So the way so to quickly clarify what's good about it, it has 70 damage up close and 45 at distance. This means that it can kill grunts in 1 hit to the head, and that spectras in 2 hits to the head at like close to medium range, which means you don't even have to worry about the recoil, because just pop or pop for a grunt and they're dead. You can do that for pilot, but I'd honestly recommend just trying to go over the spam technique I'll go over later. But it means you don't have to worry about the recoil for grunts or spectras, because it's just 2 simple shots. Then it goes down to 45 damage at distance, which means you could need 5 shots. But honestly, I think this is one of the best weapons at distance too, because of the fact that you miss your first 2 shots, but then after that, if you can adjust for the first 2 shots, taking you into the sky, you can really kind of just destroy people. It's great with multiple targets because you can just keep down the trigger. But one of the big things you just need to keep in your head is that the trigger just has to stay down. Which is a really odd thing to try and force yourself to do. If you can get it yourself to do it, then it's kind of ridiculous. So yeah, try and, just a big mental note for using this weapon, try and hold down the trigger, try and resist burst firing. You come with like 8 magazines of 80 rounds, so you have all the ammo in the world. Don't worry about burning on nothing. Just try and make sure that you fire, you don't let go of the trigger when you need to, because it's bad. It's a really odd weapon in that regard, but yeah, that's how it works. So its rate of fire is pretty low, and besides being really good at firing at people, if you have the skill to get back on target really quickly, one thing it's really great at is destroying Titans. So basically, as you know, it has 80 in the clip and it does really high damage. That actually translates to killing Titans, rodeoing Titans really quickly. On top of this, it then has the stammer attachment, which can then be used to take them down. You can literally take Titans down in 10 seconds, which is, I find, mostly enough time to stop the pilot from getting out and stopping me. The only 2 ways that they can stop you from destroying their Titans with this weapon is basically they can either just use the gas and force you to jump off, or just let you die, or if another Titan comes along and saves them, or another pilot. So yeah, basically a Titan destroying, ridiculously good at most ranges weapon, and the only downside is it needs a fair amount of skill, and it needs to be nurtured. So yeah, let's get into how you want to build a class with this weapon. And if you want to learn to use this weapon, by the way, basically, I'd recommend just trying it out for as many games as you can and not putting it down when the recoil screws you over. Because I almost did that, and I would have regretted it quite bad if I'd known what you could get out of it. So yeah, let's get right into the class you want to be using this weapon. So let's go on to attachments first of all, because I've mentioned them quite a few times. You might notice I'm using a HCOG in this video, but there are 3 optical attachments, the usual 3, and I do not recommend any of the 3, because although for some reason the HCOG makes you aim down sight faster, because they magnify your vision, or your optic, basically they make it so that you see more and your recoil is essentially more. It doesn't actually work that way, but it makes it that little bit more difficult to control recoil, especially with the more zoomed in sights, and it just seems like it's an unnecessary thing to do to the weapon, because it's already so difficult to control. you might as well make do with the iron sights. The iron sights are actually quite good with the weapon. They're just a big circle with a little ring in it, pretty standard, and they work really well, and they make your life a little bit easier. I'd recommend sticking to them. If you really can't do with the iron sights, then a HCOG does work, because it has this really cool glitch where it aims down sights faster than the iron sights for no real reason. Or if you prefer on the other sights, you could go with it, but honestly, try and go with either the HCOG if you really need to, or preferably the iron sights. And then the weapon mods, so the second class attachments. There's extended magazine, which brings you up to 96 rounds a clip, and there's the slammer. I find the extra 16 rounds is not really that necessary all the time because of my tier 1 choice, and the slammer just allows you to destroy people even faster. Minimizes risk when doing that. If you intend to rodeo titans at any point, the slammer is better. If you're not, then you might as well go with the extra 16 rounds, just because almost 100 rounds in LMG, it's kind of a pretty cool thing. So next up, we're going to go with the anti-titan weapon. It's honestly entirely unnecessary to have a decent anti-titan weapon because of the way this works. You definitely don't need the sidewinder. You could argue that you might want the plasma rifle just because you can sneak over buildings, but honestly, you don't need an anti-titan weapon. Just leave it whatever it was before. Just you can destroy people up close anyway. Your secondary, I think you should go with the semi-automatic piston, the Hammond, because it means if you just keep missing someone because you keep burst firing them, you can just whip out a pistol, bam bam bam, and they're dead. Or if you really want to go risky, the pilot, the Magnum pistol. It's kind of nice with this weapon, but it's a big risk. As far as tier 1 goes, quick reload kit is a godsend. It means this weapon can be reloaded really quickly, and when you got as many mags as you can, it basically means you've got a limitless supply of ammo, which is really nice. You don't want to be caught off guard reloading this weapon, and quick reload kit really helps with that. Tier 2 kit, I live by the minion detector. I really don't see why you'd want anything else. It's the best by far in my opinion out of the second perk choices. So I'm going to say minion detector. And then as far as your tactical ability goes, or the pilot ability, I find stim really works to speed up this weapon. But you could this is a weapon where you could easily justify going with the radar post. So yeah, as you can see, I got 99 attrition points, 15 pilot kills, 3 deaths. This was just before I regenerated. I've regenerated this morning, and it's going pretty well. So yeah, Titanfall's awesome. The Spitfire LMG is awesome. I'd recommend you like the video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.